Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make something in Grayscale and color it using gradients on Photoshop. It makes coloring super easy, and it allows you to make one thing and color it in a bunch, endless colors, seriously. So if you make something in Grayscale, we're just gonna make like a little heart, and you make it in Grayscale, and you don't want to use like all black or white. You want to use stuff in the middle. Okay, and you just you color your little pixel or your item or whatever you're making in gray, and then you come down here, which my recording thing doesn't show up. Okay, there we go. So this little thing, and you hit gradient map, and then you go here, and yours will probably have some pre-made gradients already. But how you make a gradient is you just click one of the pre-made ones or something, and then you click this, and let's say that we want to make a blue gradient. Okay, so you choose like a dark color, and then you choose like maybe a different kind of shade of blue or something, but still kind of on the same track, and you do it a little lighter. And then over here you can do whatever you want, but you could do it something really light, and you can make as many of these as you need. Kind of just play around with it. You can even put like your last one is kind of like a almost white, and then once you have made this gradient, then you play around with it, and when you play around with it, it changes the what's being colored. So you go more this way, the outline will be darker, and if you do this, then it's more dynamic, and you see how it's getting lighter, the heart's getting lighter and stuff. Yeah, so it's really easy to do, and I'll show you on something that is bigger that's already made, that I already made, and I've already put gradients to it, so it's easy as having, if you want something to be a different color, then you want to have it on a different layer. Like I have a separate layer for the little top of the ornament, the little hook, so that this can be yellow, and the ornament itself, see, it's just a ball, and it has a different gradient map on there. So also what you want to do is you want to right click this and hit enable clipping mask, because otherwise, oops, if you have like something else somewhere, like, then it'll color that too. So let's say, see, this is on a different layer, but it'll still color it unless you do a clipping mask, and then it'll just do the item that is right below it, the layer that's right below it. So, and you can do like a bunch, and the clipping mask will still go to this one. And so it's really, really helpful, because you make this in Grayscale once, but then you can edit all of your gradients. Like this one is straight up the gradient that I made, no changes. But I could go in here and I could like make it a little darker around the edges, make it a little brighter, like, on, it's all just take that out, you just play around with your gradients, and if you want to save it, then you do this, and then you type something in here, and I believe you hit new, and then it'll save it right here for you. And you can right click and delete it. And then if you want to save the whole gradient set, then you hit this save button over here and you can save it as a gradient file. So then when you can load different gradient files into here, and you can load like a bunch of files into into your one big thing of gradients. So yeah, I just think it's so much easier. It's so great to use because you only have to color something once, and then with Grayscale, and then all you do is like mess with the levels to make sure it comes out the way that you wanted it to look. And it's just, I love it. It's super easy to do. So I greatly recommend it for anybody. Yeah, so good luck in all of your Photoshop endeavors, and I will see you guys later.